got hit by that Ash arrow at the critical moment, and it ended up losing the series. So maybe that's what they're banking on. But a lot of control when you have the hawk shot, the slow from the volley, and the Nidalee. And Viego going to come in, and it looks like they might be going for the Twisted Fate again, toying with it, but deciding a little Blanc.
Okay.
And the answer is no.
Yeah, so it is just exactly what we said. And then K'Sante picked Internar, the good old Frog self-counter pick action. We've seen this.
Yeah, so Ash really can't have enough pressure here. You can't engage well onto Ezreal.
Oh, okay, trying to bait him in. Character. I think that they've looked the best when they've been able to make those sort of team fights work. And D+ will be able to take all 3 of the first grubs.
Smash them. Like 100 damage level.
Well, Arrow is going to come down, but Kellen is going to tank it up. I think he's still just really dead. He's just sort of stunned forever as Pleta actually using that Shield of Daybreak exactly
the game.
Yep, not a lot of moving. Sponge is down here once again. Ulti now in hand from Kellen, but has to immediately be used. That is a high-value statue going to be thrown towards DRX, and the True Shot Barrage is also really good for the added damage. Teddy going to move around as well. 5 members of DRX here towards the north as D+ and see whether they win this 50-50. So much poke coming in. Solar Flare going completely wide, and Frog going to get knocked up. The arrow is avoided. Frog's burning down. Sponge as well takes a boomerang to the back of the head, and that is going to be the Rift Herald secured. Boomerang connects. Buster Shot has to be used, but now ShowMaker.
I think it's just a hard situation to be in, because you can see they're all kind of corralled next to the wall there, and ShowMaker keeps popping over and poking, aiming's landing, the Mystic Shots, and then they throw out the engage tools, and Frog gets chunked, and they just know there's no way they can contest this. I think, honestly, all standing in the same spot.
Just sort of distorting in. Kingen now going to get speared here as Sponge comes in. Good flash. Solar Flare still going to get the stun, and Kingen is very much going to die. Pounce comes forward. Now soaring around Runeterra as like an ethereal enchanted crystal dragon, which is kind of dope. This is Kingen dying.
And I assume his hop was on cooldown here, but flashes the E-flash from Pleta, but that leaves him lined up for the ult.
Throws boomerangs.
Oh, yes.
As Teddy, he's throwing a boomerang at Ash. And Teddy going to flash over the wall, and Lucid is just going to break his heart. Well, let's see whether he can proc it, as his turret is just going to explode. Looks like no is going to be the answer. It's aiming, arcane shifting forward. We've seen that one before. Hit by the arrow. There's the cleanse, baby. That's what we're talking about. Kellen going to take a spear to the back of the head.
Try and stop him.
Yeah. Well, headbutt pulp onto Pleta, who is just going to return the favor with a stun. Not sure about this one. He has been ignited. There is the ulti. Just Kellen biding his time, waiting for an opportunity as Teddy. Oh no! Lucid, his worst nightmare, is going to land on him once again. True Shot Barrage only going to hit onto Frog, but they have them right where they want them. He tries to mitigate the CC, throws them over. That all-out was so sick! But the Pulverize is even better from Kellen! The double kill comes in now from...
Okay, this is probably going to be game over. They aggress on the Kellen, they throw the Ignite down to try and burn through the ult, but it's still hard to really get the damage down. This is where Teddy's feeling the pain from the lack of flash that he'd been earlier, not able to get out of this situation. He's caught again. And then here, it looks so rough. You know, the poke connects, they're trying to disengage. Kingen is also approaching Mega. And then Frog with the...
How did that even work like that? What?
It just does, okay? It's just K'Sante things. Kills the Gnaw, and then the ensuing fight, Yehu gets a lot of value. And it ends up...
That was
very
spectator.
beat, but that is how it's intended. That's how we've seen it work before. Just that was a very egregious example. Oh, arrow comes...
Oh, okay, aiming. The arcane shifted sideways, not forward. As Kellen not going to be so lucky. There's a headbutt back. Kellen still down to 50%. Pleta is just eradicated though, and Kingen is right in there. He is just going to get taken down. Kind of a freebie. Yep, still 1-for-1, I guess. Teddy, oh my goodness. Okay, that was almost just a one-shot.
Need the healing from Sponge to come in, and the Honey Fruit. It's still a good trade for DRX overall because Kellen is so low and Kingen is dead. But Kellen is looking for a flank angle.
Yeah, and Yehu actually just standing his ground. The Buster Shot does come in. He's almost just dead, but he is going to survive, at least for now. Still, DRX cannot fight, and that is going to be Soul Point going over to D+. ShowMaker really taking matters into his own hands. True shot barrage is going to hit Teddy. Not talking about spikes, of course. Aiming does have his now secured, as well as a cheeky brutalizer on top as Kingen. All right, he's just going to find Sponge and destroy him. Blade gonna go wide. The arrow is gonna be absorbed by the cow, who just presses the I don't care button. They take themselves a Baron. Kellen goes down relatively low. Kingen does have that Mega Gnar relatively available. Another great all out here from Frog, and that is a very dead Lucid.
They are down in Dragons, but they keep the hopes alive.
Well, Kellen is going to absorb even more CC. As he looks to try and turn up against the flash out from Pledder instead. He has to flash immediately away. The Ignite ticking, and the bomb is just going to take the kill. Frog absorbing, and won't be able to do that one forever, as now ShowMaker looking for that. Oh, where'd he go? There goes, I don't know. That was that death cap he was waiting for.
It's also a solo AP LeBlanc, so it feels bad itemizing MR.
나왔어.
Yeah, sorry.
틀이 없다.
All right. Okay.
She looked very shocked. As shocked as I felt.
Yeah. No,
Poke is starting to connect.
And I feel like in these fights, DRX have actually looked a little bit better. It's playing the map that has been pretty hard. True Shot Barrage is going to fly over. Decent mitigation, but now Sponge kind of out of the fight. Another all-out opportunity as they get rid of the cow. But starting the fight without Kellen, that has been the way. They steal it, but that's a gigantic gnar from Kingen. Frog going to be taken out first. Pledder going to be second on the menu. A double kill for aiming, as now Yehu's trying to keep them busy, but he takes a fossil to the face and is turned into one himself. All right, Lucid just trying to be Cassante. This is going to be his answer, trying to break the hearts of two at once, and he's going to be able to get the first on his birthday, and it's a double to come down for Lucid. There's an ace. And they were pretty mad that they had their Cloud Soul taken away from them, and their answer to it might just be winning the game.
And it ends up being a Dragon secured for DRX, but the engage from Kingen wins them the fight. Beautiful play there, and D+ should just be able to close it out. The spawn time is way too long. Pledder, you can't defend this solo, especially with reinforcements coming in.
Oh man, I tell you what, Kingen, when he's on, he is so incredibly on. Doesn't quite find that ulti, but that doesn't matter because this Nexus is dead. First, he finds the Baron.
내가 용안으로 돌아와. 나 정면에. 나 용안으로 돌아갈게. 나 산태부터 한번 생각할게 나 이거. 알지? 레오나. 나 니달리 팀이야. 람람. 나 큰한테. 나 용치다. 산태 오고. 야 나 이거 각 좋고. 들어오면. 야 니달. 야 보자. 야 큰한테. 야 레오나. 야 펜타. 애쉬. 야 트리 봐줘. 트리 높을. 야 트리 봐줘. 점프 없다. 야 나 미드 텔 탈게. 애쉬 높을. 미드라인. 나 응원을 잡으러 감. 설마 루시드 설마? 한입. No.